Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm gonna break down exactly why your clothing brands aren't converting and how to fix it. So it's around 4:43 and I'm fucking sleepy, but I just need to record this video for you guys. Alright, so before we start this video, there are three things I want you guys to put in your mind before we start the video. And the number one thing is that you guys need to fucking pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, because what I'm about to tell you is a life changer. If you follow everything I'm about to tell you from A to Z, there's no reason why your ads will not perform. And then the second reason is that you have to implement what I tell you. Like, don't just watch the video and after you've watched the video, then you fucking forget about everything. I want you guys to implement the things that I'm about to tell you because they can literally change your life. And the third thing is that find the notes and take notes of the things I'm about to tell you, because there's an 80% chance that you might forget everything I'm about to tell you. If I have it written down in a paper or in your notes, there's no way you're gonna forget about it. But before we start, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Abdullah, one of the co-founders of Flows Marketing. We have helped more than 60 plus clothing brands scale from making $0 a month to making consistent 6 figures. And I'm pretty sure that you know some of the brands we're working with personally, because we're working with really big brands that they're one of your favorite brands. But I can't really go ahead and tell you the brands because we're on an NDA with the brands and all. But let's get straight to the video. Let's fucking start the video. Alright, so why your clothing brand ads are converting and how to fix it. Alright, let's start. Alright, so 60% of the time the problem usually from the ads is because there's something wrong in your funnel. So in this video we're gonna break down everything. Alright, so the first thing you have to do is figure out the problem. And the way we're gonna do that is by breaking down the funnel from A to Z. So like literally we're gonna break down all of the funnel from A to Z, like break down everything. You're just gonna go back from the beginning to the end and find out the problem from the beginning to the end. So let's fucking start the video. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna go ahead and start talking about is the product, which is the first thing that you guys need to start with when you want to run a clothing brand. Also, the product is the most important part of the clothing brand, because no matter how good everything is about your brand, if your product is shit, like nothing's gonna work for you. It's gonna save you. Like, you don't really. So the first thing that you guys need to do is focus on your product and find a way to fix it. Alright, so what I want you guys to do is ask yourself, is your design that good? Like, if you're scrolling through Instagram and saw your design, would you buy it yourself? Just ask yourself these simple questions. Then if the answer is yes, then you can go ahead and start. If you're not sure about the product, like, just go ahead and make a new product, because trust me, you're just gonna end up wasting your money if the design is fucking shit, because the design is the most important, one of the most important part of clothing brands. After you have found your good design, if you don't know how to design, then you can pay someone to do the designs for you, because the one mistake I see all of you clothing brand owners make is that you try to do everything by yourself, but there's someone out there that's better than you at the stuff that you don't know how to do. Like, for example, graphic designs. There are many people out there that are better than you at that stuff. So just pay someone to do that stuff for you, because that person did it better. So the return will be better. Alright, so after I've gotten your good design, the next thing I want you guys to do is, to ask yourself is, does your sample look good? Make sure you have a good tech pack. You have a really good manufacturer. You explain everything to him in the tech pack, like everything from A to Z. Explain everything to him so that he can do it for you, because trust me, it's better you waste 1 hour of your time than you wasted 2 weeks for the sample, $150 or $200 for the sample, all of that stuff, instead of you just to take an hour then design that tech pack like crazy. Take your time and design it. That's literally all you have to do, but you guys are too lazy to do that stuff, so that's why you end up wasting money and your time. And also, by the way guys, we're taking 10 plus brands this Key and scaling them from their ads, SMS marketing, everything back and about their stuff. I'm doing all that stuff for them. So if you guys will be interested in that, just hit me up on Instagram or just schedule a call with us down below and we'll get straight to work. Like, all of my clients are eating 60 plus clients, like consistent 10k months, 20k months, 30k months, up to 6 figures. That's how good we are. Like the stuff I said in the beginning, like, will you wear stuff? Like, if you're scrolling and saw your stuff, will you buy it for yourself? If the answer is no, then don't fucking make that sample. Like, don't sell that product to others, because you're just gonna end up wasting your money and end up with a flop drop, and the ads don't fucking do well, because the most important part of ads is the product. Alright guys, so after you have gotten your product on point, then the next thing I'm going to talk about is content. Like, content is the most important part of the funnel. Like, that's what people see before they buy. Like, for example, even if your product is good, if your content is shit, nobody is going to buy that, because they won't know if the product is good, because the only thing that people see online is the content. So you guys need to take time and record that content. Like I said before, if you don't know how to record the content, if you don't know how to create the creatives, like, find a model, pay him based on percentage, like the sales he gets you and all that stuff. Just outsource someone to do all that stuff for you. If you don't know how to run the ads, find someone to run the ads for you. For example, if you're working with me personally, like, you get 10 plus creatives weekly. Like, for our clients, we're testing 10 plus creatives a week for them. and it's all free. Ask yourself this question: is the content really that good? If you're scrolling then saw your content, would you stop scrolling? Like, you guys need to put yourself in the customer shoe and all of that stuff. Because alright, so what I want you guys to do is you have to look at what your competitors are doing, like copy the exact same stuff that they're doing, because if it has worked for them, then it will probably work for you. So I want you guys to just go on Instagram, then write tier of the brands that you want your brand to look like. So for example, let's say I want your brand to be like which brand should I say? Let's say Peace in War. Then you go to Peace in War, then you find your top 3 videos that are performing the most. Then repeat that for 3 other brands until you find 9 good performing creatives. Then you try to recreate that, because if it has worked for them, then it will probably work for you. Then also go to the Meta Ads library. If you guys don't know what the Meta Ads library is where Meta stores all the ads that are being run. Like, if you go in the Meta Ads library, you can see everybody's ads, like everyone's ad. You can see Elvis ad, Zara's ad, all that. So go to the Meta Ads library, then search the brand that you want to be like. Then you can see the creatives. What I want you guys to do is go down until you find the oldest ad that they were running for a while. Because if the ad was being run for a while, that means the ad was performing. That's why they let it run for long. So that's what I want you guys to do. And also, if you guys want some creative ideas, like, just hit me up on Instagram. Let me write my Instagram right here, as you guys can see here. Just follow me on there and then ask them, message me, and I'll probably reply to you. I'll share the exact creative strategy my clients use, the exact creative ideas we use to generate more than 200k a month for our clients. Like, I can't really give a fuck. I'll expose all that shit to you. Alright guys, so after you have worked on the product, the content, then the next thing I want you guys to focus on is the pricing. Because if you have a good product, good content, then the third reason why they're probably not buying is because of your pricing. And the third reason why you're probably not buying is because of your pricing. Like, you're trying to compare yourself with all those big brands that you see that they're selling a tea for $200, $150. The reason why they're selling that tea for $100 is because either they have a huge fan base, like they have a huge community, or their product is worth that $100. Because trust me, if their product wasn't worth that $100, people wouldn't be buying it. So stop trying to compare yourself to all these big brands. Like, you're not like all those big brands. They're way ahead of you guys. So stop comparing yourself to all these big brands. For example, let's say you have a tea. So for example, you have a tea. Let me give you an example of the tea. You made that tea for $13 to $15. Let's add another $5 for shipping, which is $20. Then maybe some extra costs, let's say just 24. What I want you guys to do is times that by 2. So 24 times 2 is around 50 to 60. Maybe you can make it around 65. You're going to be making decent profit when you price that tea at 65. And one mindset I want you guys to have is, if you price that tea at around 80 and nobody ends up buying, you have wasted more money than you selling at 65. One thing I want you guys to do is, you can start with 65. Then if it's working at 65, maybe you're averaging at 4x ROAS, 3x ROAS, which is good. Then you can increase it to a 70. You can make the product 70. Then you wait. Then you give it 3 days and see if it's working. If it's not working, take it back to 65. If it's working, leave it at 70. After you have done that, you can maybe give it another few days, like 1 month, a month or 2. If you want to increase the price, you can make it 75. Then if it works again for 4 days, 3 to 5 days, if it works, then you can leave it at that price. But if it didn't work, take it back to 70. So that's the best way you guys can experiment with changing prices. Alright, so after you have gotten your price right, product right, content right, you have all of these 3 things. Like, you're not overpricing your product, like your product's prices are worth the price that you're selling them at. Then you go ahead and fix the website. For example, let's say you're shopping in real life, then you see a product online, then you go to the shop. Like, when you're at the shop is too dirty, like the place is smelling, everything about the shop is just fucked up, and they don't really have all of the payment methods that you can do. Are you gonna buy from that shop? Answer is no, you're gonna leave that store. So what I want you guys to do is have a really simple site with a white background, then the prices, then the sale, and all of that stuff. You don't really need all of that crazy animations. They'll say, yo, why is my website so slow and all that stuff? It's because you have crazy animations. Also, some people just be playing rap music in their stuff. Like, you're just gonna confuse the buyer as soon as he steps in the site. You just hear some crazy rap music playing. Like, no. What I want you guys to do is just have a simple white website. That's all you need. The next thing is, your site is too overcomplicated. Like, you have too many things. Like, you're trying to confuse the buyer. Like, as a little child who doesn't really have that much brain cells, because 80% of these people don't really have that brain cells. Even if they do, treat them like they don't have any brain cells. Then your checkout pages are too confusing. Some of you guys, your checkout pages looks like a scam. Checkout pages where people put their credit card information, all that stuff. So you guys should make it simple, and also remove all of that sketchy stuff that you guys are putting. Like, I've seen some brands that are adding some donations in there, like, please save me, help me continue brand, all that stuff. Then you add a $5 donation. Stop that. You're not begging people. If you want that stuff, then you go open a GoFundMe. This is a clothing brand. You shouldn't be begging people. Also, your product pictures are just shit. Like, no matter if your website is good, no matter if your product is good, all of that stuff, like, you need to focus on the product picture, because the product picture is what people see before they buy. So you have to make the fit look good, well ironed, quality, everything, show details, all of that shit needs to be on point. All right, so this is an example of a good and a bad product picture. No hate on my guy, like, he's my guy, but bro, not gonna lie, bro, you really need to work on this side. Like, everything about the site is good. Only thing that I would fix if I was to hop on your site is the product pictures. As you guys can see, this product picture is their size. They are not the same aspect ratios. These are another different size. This is another different size. But if you scroll to Van here, like, by the way, this is my brand. They are all the same sizes, 1080 by 1080p. You can, so everything looks smooth, everything is well ironed, good lighting and all that stuff. This is the only one I don't really fuck with, and that's because I don't really have the product right now in hand, so that's why I'm just gonna stick with that one. But see, this one, everything is showing the details, the rhinestones, everything. This is an example of a good product. Like this is the best seller though. Alright, so after you have gotten the price and everything, content, product, everything right. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna talk about is meta ads. Like, if you have all of this stuff and your products are still not working, and you're still not getting sales with the ads, then that's the problem with you not knowing how to run the ads. So that's where we become handy for you guys. Like I told you guys, I have a full-fledged marketing agency where we run the ads, SMS marketing, email marketing, we do the websites, we do everything, all of your backend stuff, we do everything about your brand. Like, we fix everything about your brand from A to Z. The website, we have a full website development team, full creative team that prints more than 10 plus creatives for us weekly. So if you guys would want to work with me personally, like, just schedule a call down below, link in description. Like only hit us up if you're ready to work, because you're only ready to work with people who are ready to give their 100%. Like, we're not here playing, guys. So peace.